I'll be around to Trese, episodes 1 through 6. I'll be watching it from Netflix's website, and now I'll be starting my reaction in to episode 1 in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped for this. They're guessing it's out of the boom noise of Netflix's logo. Oh yeah, gotta admit the background art looks pretty nice actually. Like the sound effects sound pretty good too. The only thing that looks a little bit off is like the steam effects, though. They look like they're just painted in, but I'd say other than that, it actually doesn't look that bad. The only thing though is when it comes to like the animation, the walk animation looks a little bit stiff because there's not much hair movement though. Oh snap. Okay, it's definitely looking like it's gonna have a horror vibe. But you know what? If the horror is well done, I'm not gonna mind a lack of anime. Okay, actually some decent animation with multiple of those creatures moving on screen. So at least oh bad. Okay, if it can at least get the horror sequences down pat, then the series will be in good shape. Based on the Filipino comic book series written by Bujete. Ah, okay, the credits were a little bit too fast there. Just a little bit too fast, though. I gotta admit, though, I do like the opening theme. Our director, Jojo Aguilera. Okay. I gotta admit, as far as Netflix openings go, this is definitely one of the better looking ones. Because at least to me, there's actually real effort put into the opening visuals at the very least. And I'm so used to opening intros from Netflix being short, but this one's actually pretty lengthy. Not that I mind. I enjoy the music. And as far as intros go, it's actually pretty decent. Directed by J. Olivia. Okay. At least I like how they're saying the mood in the series. And I gotta admit, the detail and some of the drawings is on point. Talk about a somber mood there. Question is, why was there even? I mean, hmm. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, you would hope at the very least there'd be a set group of people where they'd be the light, but if it's all on the shoulders of one person, that does not sound positive for the prospects of the side of good of this series. I gotta admit, Alexandra's character design actually looks pretty good. I like it. And I even love how they're talking with accents too. It sounds nice. Okay, that's pretty funky. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I was even thinking that she might have been might have been nudged into taking her own life. Because usually this type of animes, like when you have, or animated series, I should say, whenever you have cases where a character suicides, especially if it's like horror or supernatural, usually it's something that was manipulated. Okay. That's kind of making me wonder if Alexandria has like any sort of supernatural abilities. Oh. Okay then. Hmm. At least this establishes how our main protagonist can make a difference, and that she already has some preset abilities too to make a difference. Well then, I can only hope that Lady Soul is able to rest in peace. Whew. Part of me would be creeped the fuck out of touching that thing with my bare hands. I would utilize gloves or something like that because it just feels like it'd be nasty touching ashes like that. And it makes me wonder if Alexandra's father's death was caused by external circumstances. Usually in animated series, whenever characters like I have friends, they say you have friends in high places, so I have friends in low places. Got a bit. That's a nice little refreshing bit on the usual statement you get from these type of series. At least with Alexandria walking this, you can actually see some effort for some decent hair movement. You can tell since she's the lead, the animators are trying a little bit more with her. Pretty. Uh-huh. I love how he instantly changed his stance the moment he saw something he wants. Hmm. The thing is, I mean, if she's gonna get a sacrifice, maybe she should try getting like a convicted criminal set for an execution. I'm saying if she needed a sacrifice. Now this guy is so fucking easy to deal with. I thought for a second she would actually have to offer something more substantial. Well, yeah, because you know what they say in laughs, natures get stitches. Although when she says, "Boys, time to go hunting," the air movement isn't as detailed in that bit. But I'm saying that I like how this establishes she's willing to like deal and negotiate with supernatural entries to get things done. Oh, I love how she has like a zero fear in her soul. She's a woman that obviously doesn't give a fuck about those type of roles, and I fucking like that. The go getter. Oh, Yo, that's nasty. Oh my. Oh, okay, Trese. At least that explains why the title of the anime is Trese. I love how I have at least a little bit of Filipino too. That's a nice intersplicing, like so a little bit of bilingual. I mean, elements. The actual animation's so. I mean, it's not terrible. At least it's not stills. And when that blade caused a little burn, I feel like it really should have caused a burn on his neck, just for a little bit more detail. Oh, oh, oh my! Part of me wants to see it burn, and the other part doesn't. Oh man, I love how she's just savage. I'd be creeped the fuck out touching that thing with my bare hands, though. Although, if I was that thing, I would have just talked earlier. I wouldn't have let it go as far as my eye being ripped out. Hmm. I'm assuming when she says that, she means the personnel. Oh, and that's a damn good message, too, because if someone's too insular in their view, they're going to miss a lot of details in life. That's what they always say, try to brighten your horizon. So, kind of like these bits, you can at the very least see how her mother influenced Alexandria's life at the very least. So it does good in giving her mother characterization, and today's at least a little bit more characterization. I do hope we get to see sequences involving her and her. I'm assuming maybe her husband died. Oh, oh fuck! Yo, that does not sound like good news. And I'm guessing she never called back. That's gonna be my guess. And I wouldn't be surprised if her hobby is in some deep shit. Because usually animated series, when they're like, and don't come back until I tell you to, and it's a parental figure character telling that to a young child character, with the young child character already grown up or about to grow up a significant amount of years, or about to go to a time skip, the parents are usually dead or 6 feet under. Hope I'm wrong on that, but that's probably going to end up being the case. Hmm. I gotta admit, that dude kind of does have a charismatic voice, though. Oh. Ah, but I'm sure if she finds enough evidence, she can sink that bastard. Thing is, I just hope if she does go against him, she has all of her bases covered. I hope she throws that thing into the fucking garbage can when no one's. Oh, what happened? He's not gonna listen though. People like that are usually cocky as hell. That's exactly what I was thinking. We're gonna take down people like that. You need some evidence. You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I want you to do this." No, you gotta have enough evidence to have them by figure their balls, and then I'll talk to you. Oh, oh my! I love. Oh shit! I'm assuming this is one she was trying to hide. I kind of like this bit because we see Therese super confident. So seeing those bits when she was younger, when she didn't have all the confidence in the world, is actually nice. It establishes a more characterization for seeing her in different spots. The blood spatter effects kind of suck though because when you look at on the seats, it looks like the blood is splatted on as if they just drew the seats and then just painted some blood effects without taking into consideration shading. So the animation quality, there are really some bits in the episode where the animation quality is pretty bad, even like the background art. Yeah, like even like the handle there. The effects, the blood spat effects look really, really off. I mean, considering the circumstances, I don't think there's gonna be room for fun. Jeez. Was there some kind of parallel world then? Oh. And I mean, when she's speaking Filipino, it sounds so damn good. Oh. Ah. Feel sorry for the one that got like 3 claw marks in her face. That must have been like a really dang gruesome death. Ugh. Hmm. Huh. Makes sense. I like how our girls is pretty damn good negotiator. Oh yeah. Oh. Kind of like this. It links back perfectly to the first bit of the episode. Yo, that's nasty. Oh. Oh, okay. I got it. Sometimes I'll give the animator's credit. Sometimes the animation can be bad, but sometimes it can be really visually striking. Like this, like the animation for this show can literally be a Jekyll and Hyde at the drop of a hat. Well, the oh my. It must stink in that room. Oh, it kind of makes me really feel bad for all those ladies. Oh, the thing is though. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah! Oh! I do like how they don't skimp on the gore. The dude just jumped right into the blade. I can only hope Trese is good at dealing with multiple enemies at once. I like how this folks saying don't be rude, even though he's the one who put that girl there against her own free will. Okay, it looks like they copy and paste a lot of these creatures' faces. Oh, then this guy's a sack of trash. Hmm. I wonder if she's got any kind of spells to like could do. Oh, okay then. Oh man. Didn't we all say that already and they keep on filling and trying to kill her? Oh! That's actually smart, utilizing the little girl as a hostage. She does not look like the type of woman to be willing to walk. Oh! Well, okay, that's an amazing name for none of the shots to actually land on the girl. What an absolute Chad. Although now it's like what Teresa said earlier, where she's like, the only good left. I feel like that's a fucking lie because you have those two men with the masking guns. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's like three people that are fighting for the forces of good from the looks of things. I'm just saying. I gotta admit, the animation for this fight actually doesn't look half that. Yo, that was gnarly. I gotta admit, man, this episode it lifted itself in the second half. Oh, that's adorable. Hmm. Huh. Okay. I mean, everything seems good at first. Yeah, usually when people make promises like that, ain't a good sign, unfortunately. Jeez. Gee, oh fuck. Oh, I do not I do not need that kind of imagery in my head. What a sack of shit. What type of political figure would be able to like grin in the teeth and cause that much chaos to people? Good. Fucking good. That man can go fuck himself. Well, yeah, that's how it's always been, though. Yeah, exactly. She saved people. I understand Trese not being satisfied, but at least she saved that girl, that mother. I like that, but we finally get to see her smile. Yeah, that's a cute little smile there. Oh yeah, at least she accomplished something though. But I do like this though. Her hunger for always wanting to do better. I'm assuming her papa. At least I would hope that is her papa. Okay, I was right. I didn't think they were going to actually utilize the terminology papa though. But okay. Oh, fuck. I guess I was off. I was thinking the papa would die, but it ended up being her mama. Oh, well, I mean, I know her dad's dead now, but I was assuming the papa was going to die a lot earlier in that flashback. This explains why she's so motivated to save people. I mean, anyone would with that kind of accent. I like how she has a lot of scratches. Oh, man, I guess she kind of did have a few scratches, but I kind of like how she has that lot of scratches, even though she didn't seem like she was wounded that much in her fight. She came out looking extremely pretty. I like the little touch where you see how much she values that blade, since I'm kind of looks similar to the one her papa used. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, the way she disappears is just kind of creepy. I like the name Captain Guerrero. Directed by. I'm a first react to the credits and then I'll give my overview on the episode. Okay, I mean the song's good, but the credits. You know what? I'll give my overview right now because the credits are just utilizing bits from the episode. All right, here's my thoughts on the episode. If I had to rate this first episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9, 10 being exceptional, I'll actually give the episode a 7 out of 10. It was good. I love how it establishes Trese's characterization in a good way. You can see that even though she gets the job done and gain enough evidence to get that a political figure arrested, she still isn't completely satisfied because she wishes she could have saved more people. I like that. Shows you how much she really does love saving people. And we see that she suffered a good deal in her past, considering her mother was killed. So I do like that. Does a great job of establishing why she has that edge to her. And I like those bits where you even see her smile too after she sees the girl is happy to have been saved. I thought that was nice, sweet, and endearing. And I kind of like those two men with the guns that saved her life. They look like they're pretty damn cool badasses. So that's something else that the episode did have going for it to its credit. And also, something that this episode kind of did have too. I did like the fact that the episode also. All right, yeah, the timer went off by itself. I also like the fact that this episode, it's got some horror vibes. At least it gives it a bit of uniqueness. I thought the action scenes in the second half looked good, although there was some background art and some walk animation that looked a bit off. But for the most part, the animation was hit and miss. But at least the story off the first episode is engaging so far. I thought the voice acting was decent. And that's all overall. Thought it was a good watch. And I'm definitely going to be starting my reaction to episode number 2 in 1, 0, and go. Oh, yeah. Go strip. Oh, my. I gotta admit, this series does have a baller soundtrack. I'm not to look up once I'm done with the series. I'm not to look up whether they have the tracks online because they're pleasing to the ears. Oh, I kind of like the blood splatter or a movie like vibe. I only wish though that when it came to the action scenes, in instances like this, I wish they would show far away shots so we could see her absolutely split bits the opposition in good detail. Yeah, no mercy. Oh my. Well then, that chick is kind of creepy, and I mean that in a good way. Hmm. Probably more to it than just the bodyguards being the targets, though. Oh, I gotta go out the town. I just oh, I like how here we see at that even at the young age, Alexandra was golden calculative. Oh my! No wonder why she has no hesitation just touching eyeballs without any gloves. She has been doing it since she was super young. Holy, that's impressive. That's your skill level. Oh, I think anyone would if they're working with creatures like that and supernatural entities. Yeah, that would take the cell out of someone. Whoa. Kind of makes me wonder what type of vendetta she's got against him and his men. That's what I'm wondering. Holy shit. Hmm. Well, now it's just reaping what he's sowing in that case. It does, actually. Now I don't feel bad for them. It doesn't matter if it poisoned their minds. What they did was still fucking wrong. And honestly, I'm not going to blame my lady for wanting payback. Oh, yeah, eye for an eye at that point. Whoa. I don't think you got to take it that far, though. Jeez. But I mean, I'm not going to blame him. Anyone in that spot would be kind of on edge. Netflix, I'm not skipping the intro. So, no, don't ask me to skip the intro. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to go back here and just touch this so that the timer doesn't like go automatically to like a super dark mode, because if I don't at least touch that keyboard every set few minutes, it's just going to go into auto sleep, and I can't be having that. But all right, it's actually nice to get to see a little bits with Trese and her pops at the very least, because I was kind of wondering what type of dynamic they're going to have, and I was kind of asking for that when I was reacting to the episode. I was like, all right, they're showing us her dynamic with their mama. Now I gotta want to see how she interacts with the papa, and so far it hasn't really disappointed at all. And it makes sense that it'd be a little bit more colder considering what happened to her mother too. I just wonder though if every flashback involving her papa is gonna be like black, whites, and grayish style, or is it just gonna be in that specific instance in the episode? That's the only thing I'm wondering. I'm assuming they'll connect to her field of expertise pretty soon, though, because these type of things in animated series usually main characters find a way of connecting with the case. I like the name Marco. Well, there is a first time for everything, though. That's the thing. There's times where people go beyond their capabilities. Oh man, I like how those dudes are only thinking with their dicks right now. Oh man, but hey, I'm not gonna blame those two men for trying to have some game right now. Fucking these dudes. That's what I'm thinking. Oh shit. I mean, that cute name ain't gonna fucking lie. Whoa. Think about those two being adrenaline junkies then. Whoa! I wonder if when they mean horsepower, they mean figuratively, literally, or maybe even both. Okay, they used the same shot earlier. But, anyways, I like you though. Hmm. I'm gonna guess she has the rat floor. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming she's gonna force her way in somehow. What the fuck? Well then. Hey, that's fair. I mean, it's a miracle they even allowed her inside in the first place, so at that point, you might as well, if you're in her spot, you might as well just take what you can get. I gotta admit, though, the backgrounds in that shot look pretty damn fucking good. I like this style. It looks kind of almost realistic, actually. Hmm. Kind of an honest place to be meeting someone, though. I'm just saying. I don't know, that creature looking thing kind of looks a little creepy. Just a little bit, though. I mean, she would have to be with the thing she went through in life. Yeah, this dude. Yo! What would he do if it wasn't worth his time? Hold on. Hmm. Oh, shit! And I love how this is one of the few instances where you can tell this thing has power over her with the way he's talking, with the position of power. Oh. I'm assuming she's gonna have to. I mean, it's the whole vibe of you scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's fair, actually. Hmm. Jeez. Okay, that has to definitely be something that's manipulated. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If this is like back to back, there's no fucking way that can be a coincidence. Hmm. Nothing wrong with a little prayer, though, if you ask me. I'm saying because it's up to the person whether they believe in the great beyond or not. I swear, this guy's like the easiest fucker to negotiate with. Oh man. Like honestly, with the information Therese is getting, she gets like infinitely more value than the stuff she feeds that dude. It's funny. Hmm. Huh. All right, she's got some jokes. Kind of like this. It shows you how even though Teresa is a serious individual, she can make at least a little bit of humor sometimes. It makes her at least a little bit more of a balanced character. Hmm. Whoa! I fucking love her gutsiness. Oh my. She ain't no pushover. This guy is pretty freaking cheeky. It could be her business, though, depending on the circumstances. Oh! I think Therese is used to treading on thin lines for the majority of her life. I like how there she just like heeds no caution at all. And I love that. I love that fearlessness in her soul. Okay, the CGI modeling for like the wheels could be a little bit better though on those vehicles. Just a teeny bit better. Yo, I would have. Yeah, okay. I'm excited that we're actually gonna get to see your driving skills. Hope it's on like initial the top of levels of badassery. So I just love how her face looks so fucking gung ho on this. Okay, the music for this is actually ain't half bad. I dig it actually. I'm gonna guess this guy should not be getting that cocky though. I wonder if Today's gonna play dirty and try to like hit this car. Or is she gonna just outspeed him by having better equipment? That's something I'm wondering. Okay, that just feels like cheating if he's utilizing. No, what the? What the fuck? Okay, that cannot be fair. Like at all. Okay. I mean, her short, so I don't think she's gonna have much need of holding on to her hair. I don't think she's gonna have much need for holding on to her hair, deal. All things considered. Exactly, it's fucking fair. They all use magic. Damn, bitch. Well, this fucker just did. Mm-hmm. So what? He's gonna be a dishonorable bitch that complains if he doesn't win or get what he wants. Oh, he's gone there. Oh yeah, now his balls were fucking gone. Now that she brought up his papa. Oh. I can only hope everything goes well for her. Okay, but decent stuff there, though. This episode was a great way of actually showing you not just that more bits of Tada's getting shit done, but she even utilized some neutral, supernatural help too. Could have made the race a little bit better animated though, but aside from that, was decent. If there's something I can make her react like that, that ain't like, oh, what the? Well, shit. Well then. Yeah. Oh. What? I can only hope they can somehow regenerate. Okay, yeah, at least it looks like they can regenerate from looking at the abilities they got. Oh, okay. She go. Oh. Yo. Okay, that you could know that thing is a basely if you can push her back that easily. Well, that thing looks like it's that's ready to protect her. Ain't so high, might even. Well, yeah, and her life was safe, so she can't really complain much. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, okay. I thought for a second it was gonna actually affect her girl. Oh shit, is that person? I know she said grounded, but is he dead? Whoa. Kind of wish that when it came to the reanimation, you would see the floor a little bit more moist, though. That's the only thing that would make it a little bit more detail oriented. But other than that, the animation again for the fight scene in that specific instance looked decent. I like how they looked like they were disappointed in both of those men. That's adorable. Ah, man, I was enjoying the teasy time. Oh, whoa. I like how she's just absolutely calm here. That's actually fair. How? She was merely defending herself. Self-defense. I mean, the tribe tried to fucking kill her, so Electra can fuck off. I mean, what was she expecting? For her to just sit there and let herself be electrified to death? I mean, what the fuck? But anyways, fun episode though. I gotta say, if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Well, not as intriguing as episode 1. So one had a lot of content. Teresa's backstory set the mood. It had horror vibes. It pretty much had it all. But despite that fact, the episode did pretty well for itself. And here's why. What this episode had was actually the fact that this episode had some decent action in the second half. I love how this episode shows you how she deals with the supernatural, the type of help she gets from them. It adds to a little bit more variety in the series, and that bit where her two men had sex with those two. I mean, not sex, but had fun with those two ladies. Did a lot of levity. So I like how this episode, even though it wasn't as horror action oriented like the previous episode, it made up for it for the most part, having some good, well timed humor. And we got to see Teresa's voice actress stretch a little bit more of her vocal range in this episode. Animation was a little bit more consistent. While it didn't have the peaks of episode 1, it didn't have the super bad looking bits of episode 1 either. So, and it being a little bit more consistent, had less of like super beautiful, glorious looking sequences. And aside from that, the soundtrack for the episode was pretty good. I'd say my only complaint was I kind of wish they would have had a little bit more for like the racing sequences. But still enjoy what the episode provided, and I'm definitely stoked to see what episode 3 is going to bring. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 3, and I'm just going to kick the next episode option. Now I'll start my reaction to episode 3 in 1, 0, go. I always love that noise. It's always pleasing to the ears. I wonder if it's going to have to do with any of the major lore in the series. All right. Oh. Well, looks like he failed in trying to kill her. It looks like he's going to be on the receiving end instead. Oh! What did he put in his mouth? Oh! That's fucked up. I mean, they did have her as a prisoner, though. So, again, like I said earlier, they reap what they sowed. And that's why I can't feel sorry for that fucker. Why'd I get the feeling things are going to go absolutely wrong, though? Okay. So going by that, I wonder if her husband is what saved her. I'd be afraid of the definition of these kids. I'd be afraid of hearing the textbook definition of the word play. I'm assuming what they believe, what they believe of play is way different from the normal person's standard of play. So like she's about to summon some unspeakable evil, the way she be chanting. I like how he says I will kill even though he's like on the receiving end. I mean, I do like that man's confidence though. Whoa! Damn! This kid's another way around a fucking know what the way they be utilizing that thing. And yeah, the way the animation, well, the blood move will look a little bit laggy there. But I guess at this point, I'm to be expected to see some bit of wonky animation with the series from time to time. Oh, okay, now that was actually well done. Oh, that was nasty. Yo, I'm assuming that's the husband, maybe. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, you would eat his own children? Well then, that is some straight up savage shit. Now that is how you start an episode. Holy fuck. Okay then. This episode definitely knows how to bring my attention. That's all I gotta say. Kind of like this too. It shows you how savage the role of Trese actually is in seeing moments like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, who would actually talk like that to their own children? Of all people. That's the biggest thing there. But yeah. Overall, I'm liking how this series lately has. It always finds a way of surprising me. Like, right when I'm like, all right, I expect this horror, then it just finds some kind of like psychological twist like that to show up how that father doesn't even give a single fuck about his own kids. I'm like, damn. Well, that's how you increase the hype levels there. I'm assuming this chick's gonna be food for the dead. Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, it's good that she has a gun, but I don't think that gun's gonna do much of anything. I hope for her sake that gun is not to defend her against any evil that's gonna go up against her, but I just highly fucking doubt it. Oh, okay, those red eyes are kind of creepy. Whoa! Now that's how you actually do some good horror with limited animation. You make the mind do the imagination when it comes to like the horror, and that can actually have more effect than actually showing it on screen. That was actually kind of gnarly directing there. I like how we instantly go back to like a somber scene to like, whoa! What a fucking damn! What a fucking boss just laying down the law like that. Oh man. I like them Petro Daliaga. I like how they didn't have to put that joke in, but they put it. That's the type of little bits of levity I like from Trese. When it can have a nice humor like that. Oh, for those I'm wondering, yes, I'm reacting to the third episode. And it wasn't going about what happened. I hope for his sake that they have it covered. I really do. You know, at least in the area I live in the US, there ain't even a lot of net cafes. They're just such a rarity nowadays. I'm assuming it's a ghost or some kind of supernatural entity doing that. Huh. Yo! At least let him enjoy what he accomplished in the game, damn it. That's so fucked up to be doing that to a gamer. Whoa! Damn. I look up to that. It's like she's always no nonsense when you piss her off. Oh. I want to react that way. Whoa. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting something like that from this Angela looking dude. Cope! This guy is under a lot of copium right now. I like how they're all just staring at him. Yeah, that was fucking good. Huh. All right. I like how it goes to saying this is give me nightmares. But I guess I can't blame what type of shit that Tere's doing. Oh, what the? This guy looks like he's fucking ready for success. Okay, this fucking awesome. You can tell this guy's blinging himself up. That guy's a dick! Yo, that was amazing. You can tell that guy wants to fucking be on his A game for his celeb crush. Holy fuck. Okay, that was amazing. I'd be fucking lying if I said it wasn't. She actually is gorgeous. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Damn, that looks like an escape her gaze. Hmm. I also like how she can tell, even though Teresa likes to get shit done, I love seeing the politeness even among the supernatural. That's a nice bit of characterization there. Well, it's got good taste. That lady is pretty beautiful. I like how she just ignored Teresa and look at this look! The fanboy! Look at Sean, it's hilarious. Hmm. Okay, the voice acting for her sucks though. Like the voice acting has been consistent, but that's the first bit where I'm like, yeah, the voice acting is kind of bad for the Nova's voice actress. Unless she's acting, but even then, no, the voice acting is still bad for her. Oh. Oh! I just love how he has to fucking clarify. I fucking love Hank. Look at it as hooking up our boy there and allowing him to stay alone with him. Is adorable. Damn, salty bitches. That's all I gotta say. Hmm. Whoa. Oh. Damn, she's fucking gorgeous in that outfit. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Oh, that's kind of sad. Whoa. Okay, her acting is a little bit better when her actress isn't forced to like do that crying. So, like, it's when she's frightening or crying. It's when the actress doesn't voice her lines that good. Or who knows? Maybe there's something shifty with Nova going on. Hmm. This fucker gets information from. Holy fuck. Hmm. I swear I love. I'm kind of digging the sound effects of the series. You can tell the actresses and voice actors, at least some of them are having fun. I'm assuming what she found wasn't comforting a single bit with the way her face is reacting there. Oh fuck! No, he might as well tell the truth. I don't think he should have lied there. Okay, this is gonna be fucking creepy. I'd be fucking creeped out if it was a fucking spider baby. Huh. Damn, this guy's fucking ready to kick some ass with that fucking flashlight shotgun. My goodness. Hey, I have a comment on this, but Hank does have kick-ass characters, and I like it. Yo, oh no, oh, I'm glad I didn't eat yet, cause that is fucking nasty, yo. Whoa, holy fuck. It does not look like she's in a normal state of mind right now. Hmm. Whoa, okay. I gotta admit, that's nice. That's the type of creepy atmosphere that I'm wanting from the series. I hope she doesn't accidentally go towards her dad. What the fuck? Again, I'm glad he has the gun just in case things get really fucking spicy. What the? So could she have aborted a child then? And that's her baby that could have been, or not aborted a child, but maybe she had a child that died? Hope that doesn't randomly decide to bite her though. Whoa! Yo, shit. Well, that's gonna break Kang's image of Nova. Well, what an evil bitch! What the fuck? So she had her baby born and it was sent to the mountains? Wow. Wow. Well, that time she was definitely believable. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be a fan anymore. After seeing that, oh man, I wouldn't be a fan either if I was in Hank's spot. What the damn? Caused her own baby to die and stabbed its I mean, no, it's beautiful on the outside. She definitely ain't beautiful on the inside. Whoa, how did she get that footage? That is so fucked up. That is pretty fucked up. Yeah, that's on Nova. If that was the case, then why did Nova have fucking sex in the first place and have a baby? That's fucked up. Okay, I'm kind of like this ominous vibe. And increase attention because now it's like make you wonder who's the traitor. I like how they're both staring at Hank. Seemingly. Honestly, that baby deserved better than having Nova as a mother. Any baby would deserve better than having that trash of a woman as a mother. Wow. Can't even say Nova was a mother. She was a monster. Now, I'd say Nova's a bigger monster than some of these monsters in this series, that's for sure. You know, if she gets killed, I'm not even gonna fucking feel bad for her at all. And wow, no sense of guilt either. It just goes about her day. Oh. Oh my, is she gonna get assassinated? Oh, it's more. Oh my. I mean, that's what you get. She stabbed one to death. And it was willing to talk with her, and now these are just wanting retribution. Hey, can't even feel sorry at all. So much for her protection there. But anyways, this episode is actually good. Holy fuck. I have to say, if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, well, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, there's a 7.5, I think, because this did a lot. It really goes on with the point where Trese was saying in episode 1, some people are monsters. And it went with it because this noble lady was more of a monster than some of the supernatural that Trese has had to deal with in the series so far. So I do like that because it puts into the effects the words our main lady was talking about. And it had a bit of humor too, like when Hank was pretty much a simp for Nova. That is up until he found out Nova was a sack of trash, and then you can tell he stopped being in simp mode anymore. Than me a face of oh fuck. Like I like bits like that. And it did a good job of giving again Hank a lot of characterization, seeing how much of a fanboy he was up until again. Found out more about the lady he was dealing with. That's nice. It shows off a little bit of cheekiness and it makes him a much more memorable character in seeing things that can actually make him fanboy the hell up. It had a lot of nice comedy. And it had in this episode extreme twist, like when it was revealed that the thing going after Trese was a baby, and well, I wouldn't say a baby anymore, but derived from a child, and then she just stabbed it to death, and she also caused the death of her own child was pretty fucking cruel. Because I'm like, holy fuck. Talk about a despicable sack of trash. And that's what I liked about this episode, where it can do gnarly things like that and not hold back. Does show you the guts of writing. So that's what I thought overall. The episode had good writing. It had writing that was engaging, and I'm definitely pumped to see what they're going to do in the next episode, which now I'll be reacting to episode 4 in. I'll just go to the press the next episode option on Netflix, and now I'll be starting my reaction to the next episode, which is episode 4 in 1, 0, go. I always love that Netflix sound effect. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, there's no way she was gonna able to resist that man, unfortunately. What a devious bastard. Oh! Hmm. Oh! Okay, I think it's no joke. Although, how are the gunshots missing if he's going straight to the gunfire? Again, with the instant consistent animation of the series, where it's like, oh, yo! So that's how our Papa seemingly died. Oh, I'm assuming it is something more than that. Whoa! Okay, I like this. You're seeing how Trese, even at a young age, was such a fucking badass. Damn! You would hope they won. But considering they're dealing with the supernatural, who knows if he can be ready for like every single instance. So, but man, that was a good start. I thought for a second this is gonna be the moment where her papa was gonna die. I gotta admit that was tense because yeah, eventually we all know he dies. But good on the series for making me think that might have been the moment where he was gonna get killed. To its credit, because I always love it when a series can like play with me in that instance. Because at least to me, it adds loads of fun. Na 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 na. I just wonder if this is if there's like a longer version of the opening because I'd say this sounds pretty dang good. But if there's a longer version of this, I would definitely want to give it a listen to. Without a fucking doubt, too. Hmm. Oh, geez, it's a fucking man. Oh, even just a one dead body is too much. But in the double digits, that's just a gargantuan amount at that point. Hmm. Kind of like how you get to see the common day life of common folk in this series of a common police officer here. And in a way, it does a little bit extra to the world building of the series. Just a bit more, though. I'm assuming you got the late shift, or you're going to get fucked over. It's never fun having the late shift. Hmm. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes there's such a thing as going a little bit too far when you already have someone apprehended. guess. I mean, his 2 men are assholes, but he's not a fucking asshole. He's just doing his job, if you ask me, and trying to keep his men on hold. Oh. Hmm. Would he really want to call in his friend, though? Although I'm going to get a feeling that he's going to regret not calling in his friends, though, because I'm assuming shit's going to escalate pretty soon for him. I hope not, but that's the vibe I get. Whoa! I mean, I guess what happened in the previous episode wouldn't nerve anyone. Yeah, with the consequence. And will the consequence be able to be enforced? That's a question here. Yo. That's true. Okay, then. I kind of love this. Shouldn't to be travel to play around with. I love this bits where you see you're a bit cheeky. And that's what really does make this series fun sometimes. Oh, man. I just like the hectic vibe right now. I don't know. Typically, me, I'd go for comfort than style, but as I could see why someone want to go for style over comfort, though. I love how they can't fucking deny that shit. Oh, man, that's the type of humor I sign myself up for when watching this series. I'm assuming she's not going to be able to keep the property damage down, though. I'm sure for her, though, he's going to have to find a way of getting them busy soon, though. Damn, at least give Nuno something for talking. Holy shit. Our girl ain't no fucking bitch. There's no way she's gonna lay low at all. Actually, yeah, Hank was kind of a dick, all things considered. And I fucking like Hank, but he kind of was an asshole. I'd be lying if I was like, oh yeah, he wasn't an asshole. But he fucking was, though. That's the thing. Oh. They're making a girl look into everything lately. Oh shit. Well, revenge is quite the motivator for a lot of oh. Like that, dun, dun. It feels like the type of music you would hear in a film or a movie that involves freaking kaiju. With how menacing it sounds. I fucking love music like this. Well, it does give it a sort of a cinematic vibe to it. Hmm. Huh. Hopefully, our girl can utilize a fuckload of favors. If she needs a big ass favor later on, with the amount of heat that she's been packing lately. I'm just saying, whoa. Oh my, oh yeah. Damn, fucking Hank. He's been getting going scorched earth mode this episode. Oh shit. Fucking love his cheekiness though. Oh! Damn, the guy's got fucking A-class aim with that gun. He is right. He can't really do much about the dead. He can only really help the living. Would it really be an end though? I'm just saying. I like the sound effect. Okay, they're gonna need a lot of fucking gunfire for that massive monstrosity. And then I'll have hear about this whole thing too, since it's zombies. It's nice just seeing how they react to these type of creatures, because I always love zombies and zombie films. As long as it's well written, of course. Sometimes you just gotta have the balls to do something, even if the odds of succeeding are low. That's just life. You're not always gonna be in a circumstance where you're likely to succeed. Kind of pisses me off that they literally skipped a fight scene, though. Like, I would have loved to have seen Trese take on that huge monstrosity. Kind of feel like they just rushed through shit. What a fucking dick. I love that, though, man. This series doesn't hold back. When you've got, like, some of its characters just fucking throw shit at each other. That's kind of funny. I like the name. Shit. I love how cheeky it sounds. Damn, this guy's got... I feel like this guy's born with the gun. Is that with the way he's just aiming at things so damn easily? Wow. Anything that ain't a police officer that's still alive would be a fucking miracle if it still had life. Okay, he was kind of stupid. He should have at the very... Oh. Okay, he should have still asked whether it could talk before freeing it. You better help the cop out because if not, he's fucked. Oh, top eager some balls. About time. Hey, still saved his ass though, I gotta say. It's better than nothing. I feel sorry for the guy with the weak stomach. He's got a point. Whoa. Well, yeah, I'd say at this point, he should at the very least consider going for a chance towards life instead of death. The thing is, law officers have to do so much. I don't think they can remember the names of every single person they encounter, though. Oh. Oh, shit. We only saw Sentinello fight in that flashback, so I'm kind of hyped to see it actually fight alongside an older Trese. Yo, that's awesome. I mean, oh, okay. I was gonna say if that was how he's gonna die. He didn't go down like a bitch, but thankfully Sentinello saved him. Damn! Should have given him more shit. He could have burned the cap in Tapia. They were close to literally going down in a blaze of glory. Yeah, the guys for the stone. Yeah, at that instance, you saved countless others over one man. Oh, so he actually did remember them. He just said that earlier. I mean, decent scene, but like, why didn't you say this earlier? It felt like they just waited for him to say all those names just to make it more narratively dramatic. Don't get me wrong, I still like the Cap as a character. I just thought the writers did this just to make some drama. What the? Ew! Oh! Oh! Hobby, but hey, you got to, we got to. Ew, that's just nasty, yo. Gonna admit, the track does sound epic from the music. He is, actually. Yeah, and he even knows all the names. He was epic and through adversity. Hey, he does his best, though. I like him. Sure, he's becoming like at least my third or second favorite character in the series. It's between him and Hank, and Trese is my character of the series. But he's fucking cool, though. Hmm. Oh! Fuck! Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to see Hank die. Fuck! Well, then. Yo! Damn, well, wow, they just killed my. They just killed my one of my favorite characters. Holy shit! Well, that was unexpected. But hey, I'll give the series credit though. I had the balls to kill off a really lovable character. Now, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'll give the episode. I was gonna give it a 5 out of 10 for average, but that death scene, if Hank does die, even though he was one of my favorite characters, it does raise the stakes. So I will bump up my score to a 6 out of 10. But this episode does show that this series has problems. And let me explain what the problems were. Like this series, it had a fight scene between Trese and the big ass zombie. It was skipped. So you can tell the budget issues are affecting the series. And then when they dragged out the drama, like when when the cop was talking to the prisoner, and when the prisoner asked him, "Do you remember the names?" and he earlier implied he didn't know, but then afterwards he mentions the names of a lot of people. It's like, why didn't you mention this early? You could have made shit easier on yourself, cop and captain. So those were the bits in the episode that kind of felt like it had a bit of unnatural writing, which kind of lowered this episode a bit for me. Like it was narratively the weakest episode of the series, and it wasn't for the death of Hank potentially, this episode would have been a bit better, or like the budget issues affecting it. And saying that, I mean, this episode had some nice humor. I like how one of the two boys alongside our girl, at the very least, had like the bit where he was puking. That was random, hilarious fun. And how they were just teasing one of them was teasing the other. That was kind of funny. And also to the credit of the episode too, at the very least, the dialogue was actually pretty engaging. It wasn't boring. So that's something that the episode did have going for it. And even though the animation quality was at its weakest, at the very least, I was amused for the most part because I love that character element for Tapia, where Tapia went from not being brave to being brave at the end of the episode, which I thought was some cool shit. To the credit of the episode. So that's what I thought overall. The episode did have some positives going for it, despite the episode, having a bit of negatives interspliced with it, unfortunately. But that's what overall the episode, at least from my perspective, it wasn't an absolute lost cause. And aside from that, something else that the episode also had going for it, aside from the levity, I do like the fact that at least now the writing stuff are having at least a little bit hard-hitting moments, like when one of Trese's men was attacked. I was like, damn. So I can't wait to see where this is going to go, because now it's going to force Trese to get outside of her comfort zone. So that's all overall, even though, this episode had downsides, I still thought it did enough to be above average. I just got to hope, though. I'm kind of hoping that this series eventually, gets a little bit better, because, its budget shortcomings are starting to affect it, which is a shame, because the series, it wasn't the best thing ever, but it at least had a decent start at the very least. It'd be a damn shame if this series into its finishing stretch just starts to absolutely fall apart, especially given the fact that this series was pretty enjoyable over the first few episodes. But aside from that, though, for the most part, I really don't have much to complain about when it comes to. Well, no, actually, those complaints I did were kind of big complaints. So I can only hope this series can get its shit together in its finishing episodes. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode, and now I'll be prepping up my reaction to episode number 5. And holy shit, now I think about it, I'm just breezing through these episodes pretty darn quickly. Holy cow. But anyways, enough about that. I will now start my reaction to the next episode in 1, 0, go. All right. Can only hope this episode's a bit more tightly written than the previous one. At least, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope it's better anyway. Kind of like how here it shows you how much of a history she's had with Hank there. Whoa. It's quite the interesting looking crew there. He is right. Because those kids did kill people. I could see his perspective. Whoa. Huh. Holy shit. I can only hope he isn't killed by those boys, though, and having faith in them. But I like this, though. It shows the amount of authority that Trese's father had. I wouldn't blame him for not trusting them. Hmm. Hmm. At the very least, this explains why they have such a big bond with Trese. And it's good to find out that those twins ended up being the people that fight alongside her, too. That actually deepens the relationship a bit more. Hmm. Kind of like moments like these. Because it just really puts a lot of things into perspective now. I gotta admit now, that's the type of thing I was waiting for in the series. With the series, finding ways of delving into the relationships that Trese has. That is the type of thing I've been waiting for. All right, gotta say, previous episodes stumbled a bit, but if this series can finally right the ship, then hey, I'm gonna be looking forward to that with open arms. At least that's what the optimism is hoping for anyway. Thinking about this opening thing. It's crazy to think that I'm already on the 5th episode and it's after this and it's just one more episode and that's it. Like, holy shit. Is it really, really quick to just breeze by this series? And it kind of feels like this series should have more episodes. All right, now it's back. Hell yes. Okay. Whoa, whoa. You know, fucker does not deserve a second chance. It's this class is fucked. Hell, yo, that's just nasty, man. What the fuck? If only this fucker actually trained himself for the better. Instead of being the sack of fucking trash that this guy actually is. Whoa. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Oh. Yo, that's nasty, man. Oh. And the way just casually feeding this guy parts of his own body is nasty, yo. Seriously, I'm glad I didn't eat at all before watching these episodes. Because there'd be a decent chance I'd puke what I ate. Like, I'm not even joking. Oh. I'll give the art team credit. They can make the art pretty dang lively. Whew. The optimist means hoping somehow Hank survive, but no, I think he's gonna be dead, unfortunately. I hope this guy's alive. Is fucking lost next. That'll be fucking beautiful. I hope this guy's fucking ascendance is fucking destroyed though. Whoa. Well then shit. Looks like things are escalating. Yo! Damn. I kind of like this though. Again, this increases the stakes exponentially. Because that comfort that they had, it's fucking gone at this point. Huh. I really like that, dude. Man, our girl can use any sense of fucking good news because lately it's been nothing but bad news. Yes, he's alive! Woo! Because I was worrying that he was gonna die. Oh. Yeah, because I was worried he was gonna be fucking dead. Hell yes. Well, who wouldn't feel like shit though? And I love that again when you see that smile when she sees that he's able to talk. That's cute. Shows you how much Trese cares about the people close to her. Well, man, I mean, he was blown the fuck up. It's a miracle this guy can still talk. Is anything in this series natural? Hmm. Yeah, man, I just love how assertive of our girl is when she's like, I'm gonna end this. Like, absolute grabbing her voice, too. That's what they're always dealing with, though. Yeah, since when is anything in this series? Since when they ever have good news? Hmm. Hell yeah. I don't think they can really say whether they're ready or not. They just gotta hope that luck falls on their side. Oh, it's one of the instances where we see a flashback that's actually fully colored with Trese and her pops. Usually it's black and white with grayish. Huh. I kind of like this bit of characterization where we see Trese, of all people, actually lacks confidence in herself. Okay, that explains why she reveres that blade a lot. Wait, was that have the soul of her sister? That's what I'm thinking. Ah! So they put her in a blade, or? Well, that's kind of fucking extreme. Well, shit! No wonder why she looks the blade with massive amounts of reverence. In a way that actually puts a little bit more depth when she utilizes her blade too, because it ain't just Trese fighting, it's Trese and her dead sister. I gotta give the series credit. Now, that right there is actually some detailed characterization. Even going as far as even giving like the lore behind a blade is actually a surprise, but hey, it's a welcome one. Because most series, when they have main characters utilizing weapons, they just utilize a weapon because it's fucking cool. I love how they gave purpose behind. Oh, hmm. Well then, another question is, what is she going to go through now? I admit that this track playing sounds damn good though. Oh fuck, that does not look like good news at all. I'm gonna guess this might probably be the moment where Antoine dies. Or maybe he'll. I hope they didn't just skip over how he died in particular, like if he dies in a fight scene, because that'd be kind of disappointing. Considering how much they built up Alexandria's father, that'd be like one of the most disappointing things this series could do. Oh, Hank. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna guess that. I love this bit here. It shows you how much he's willing to bet. What? Damn! I'm assuming her father's dead. Yeah. Fuck. Ah. Kind of disappointing though that the way, I mean, don't get me wrong, we know that our father died. I would have loved to have seen him have like a final fight scene though, because with the way they killed off Terese's father, it's like his death doesn't have as much weight as it should have had with the way they handled things. I'm gonna assume it's because this series again has like a low budget. But man, now its low budget is really starting to affect it pretty negatively. When it can't even show like this specific action set piece that killed her papa. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, because that actually is pretty disappointing, unfortunately. For Alexandria. Oh yeah, to represent growth. I gotta admit, I'm gonna miss the long hair because she actually really did look good with the long hair. I ain't gonna lie, but she's one of the few characters that can actually look pretty good with short hair too. Actually, like she does rock the short head look really, really well and beautifully. Hmm. But oh boy. Yeah, you would think with the what Magic's done in the series, he would think that it'd be more than enough. Well, not more than enough, but at least it'd be effective, depending on how it's utilized. Oh yes, she can. Oh yeah, she's capable. She's. I like how they at least explain the difference between black and white magic in this verse of the series. Hey, that's fair. Well, he essentially said he'll allow her to go in there as long as she's supervised by his men. So, oh, oh shit. Yo, that's nasty, man. Just seeing his body like his lower body like that is, whew. You know what? Okay, I think the Cap is starting to become my second favorite character in the series now with the type of jokes he just fucking says like that. I hope it blows against his favor pretty fucking soon. And I hope he's the guy that gets fucking burned. That'd be beautiful if he was burned. Oh. Yo, that music. Like, my goodness, like, this series may have question mark dimension, but man, does the music always deliver. Oh, their food was ranked. Fuck. At least it's seen by going by the animation. I just wish the animation was better because when it hits those bags, I would have loved to have seen some bullet holes. I like how for a second the animation looked bad, where it looked like one of her allies was saying her to get shot before jumping. What the fuck is that? Again, a damn shame because again, this series is having major budgetary constraints. That's really affecting the enjoyment I can get from this series. I just like how it looks like the opposition's just standing there waiting for Trese to do something with the way it's directed. Definitely not on the tier of, again, of the fight scenes that were in episode, pretty much the fight scene that was in episode 1. What the fuck was that? Oh man. I hope this ain't the series that spent all of its budget on the first episode. Well, the first 2 episodes. Hmm. Whoa. I wonder how he was only the gadgets of a god, though. Like, everything else seemed easily attainable with his connections. Oh, we shouldn't have mentioned that. Yeah, she ran straight. Okay, I kind of like this where you see her emotional and she lets her guard down. Oh, that motherfucker. You know, now I wish Hank would have fucking hit this fucker. I guess. Yo. Hey, you know what? It makes sense that'd be Nuno too, because it makes sense he'd want to go through an ego trip. Wait, so that's why you. That is personal! Revenge is personal. What the fuck? And yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was personal the moment Hank got blasted. Oh. Okay, I'm glad they're on our girl side. Okay, fine. At least now the favors are actually being returned now. This is actually nice. I've seen the bits where Trese has helped others out, is leading to. I'm sorry, what's with this animation called? Oh, I mean, some bits look decent, like when he was thrown to the ground. It's not all of it is bad. But like the way Trese is running like this instead of like running with like an actual running motion, kind of breaks a little bit of immersiveness. I don't know. Everyone has a weakness, even the most righteous person. Yo, okay then. I'm surprised she had favors left, considering Those Fabers were saving those military soldiers and happened earlier. We should jump. There was like no build up animation with her like motioning her feet for a big jump. They just looked off. The explosion did look nice though. Since when do they ever win things in this series safely or optimally? Because it feels like they always surround their skin of their teeth. That's a good point. They deserve a drink after all the shit they went through. I love how she gets fucking pouty and bits like that. Oh! Whoa! Okay. Whoa, oh, yo, that's not. Whoa! Oh, it's that dude that killed his wife. Yo! That's why they showed off the flashbacks earlier in the series. Okay, then. I'll give the series credit at the very least. It didn't have its flashbacks earlier on just for the sake of having flashbacks. Now, in saying that, though, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm going to rate this episode. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for average because even though, yes, there is some interesting twists where you see that man that killed his wife and that was trying to kill his own children, you see him have grander effect in this episode. It has the downside of a lot of the action sequences looking bad for like such a big moment where Trese called in her favors. I would have expected the episode to look at least a little bit more livelier looking. But instead, the episode kind of disappointed in the action scenes. Now, don't get me wrong. I love how this episode bounced off of the buildup in the previous episode, which she was helping others out, and she finally got repaid by the people, at least some of the individuals that she helped out, which made the writing in this episode feel more detail oriented. But it's just that with the payoff in this episode being badly executed, it kind of does lower my excitement levels a little bit. But in saying that, the script kind of made up for it. But again, it's just disappointing that as far as things go, it even went as far as skipping like the exact encounter that Antoine was killed in, because considering how much they built him up, I would have loved to have seen what actually killed him in particular, because considering how much the series built up Alexandria's father, I expected more from the moments that involved her papa's death. So that's where, again, this series, its budgetary constraints, really does hamper my enjoyment of it, because it's like, holy cow, like this series is resorting to either skipping things, or if it ain't skipping things, this series also resorts to like just speed rushing through things. And that's why overall, even though there were things to enjoy about the episode, it kind of was a little bit disappointing. It wasn't trash though, but all things considered, I kind of did expect just a teeny little bit more. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, and I can only hope the next one actually shows off a little bit more improvements. But, anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction, or that way, why am I saying that? Or the episode itself, because now I'll be starting my reaction to the last episode of the series just as soon as I get this darn timer fixed. That is, all right. Now I can start my reaction to the last episode. Shit, yeah, this time. Okay, now I've got it fixed. Well, anyways, y'all, I'll start my reaction to the last episode in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, I'm pumped up for episode 6. Because honestly, this series has had some decent surprises here and there. Actually, what am I? Well, boys be boys, unfortunately. Whoa! I mean, good thing they at least grew up to be decent folks, though. I mean, they both in a way fucked up, though. Whoa! Would he really punch a lady? And yeah, she'd be able to kick their asses easily. I like how here they show you that at the very least they had respect for Antoine, though. And that when it came to Alexandra, she had to earn their respect eventually. I'm not gonna blame her for being angry. I mean, they. Can you blame her for not trusting anyone, though? She doesn't have to be, though. She just has to be the best version of herself. That's the thing. That's a good point. That's what I really do love the words of wisdom from her papa. Oh, I love those bits. Like you can tell she had like the most faith of her pops, and that's what that's what I like about this series. Like when it can detail relationships like that. That's when the series is engaging to watch. And I kind of like this because in doing stuff like this, even though yes, Teresa's father is dead, it at the very least makes this loss feel a little bit more stronger. Even though I think the writing staff kind of did, or should I say, both of them and the writing staff botched it when it came to Antoine's death, because I felt it would have been better off if they would have shown it on screen. At the very least, they're salvaging things with moments like that in the series. To its credit, overall. J. Olivia. No, seriously though, but the music for the theme, oh man, it sounds so fucking clean. I love it. Hopefully that leads to this fucker's death. Oh shit! I love how this guy still has that amount of confidence. Yeah, he was a fucking dick. He tried to sacrifice them. Whoa, they were just bitched the fuck out. Whoa! I just like how the effect for like the explosion looks so bad. I gotta swear, this series does handle its cheese really hilariously. I think it's more their family is shit. I like how they look at this shit as fun. Isn't that worth the fighting for, though? So that the world isn't sent to ruin, though? The son had it coming. Yeah, he tried to kill Trese. The son tried to kill her. I mean, what the fuck was he expecting? For Teresa to be like, oh, yes, I'll just let myself get killed. Damn! Okay, he's a savage. Oh, I'm assuming that's not going to do much. And instead, he's going to get the answer of how it's like to be killed by one instead. Whoa. Well, then. I spent most of this animation. No, oh, man. Oh. That's a damn good explanation on the whole thing. That's a damn good answer there. Okay, again, that explosion actually looked good. Yo! Yeah, you see, that's a good explosion effect. Not the shit they had earlier when one of the bits of that building was destroyed, but that actually looked good. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to say the. Ah! If Mark were to step back from that, I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't have a concussion or some brain damage from being hit by a. I love this dude. That's what he says that after he was a beat up. I gotta admit, that is just chat as fuck. Yeah, I love these bits where. Oh. I fucking love those bits where you see the supernatural and again a cop work together. Yeah, Electro deserves that shit for being a fucking prick. And up what's destined is death and next. And the fuck will they do what he says unless he can mind control? Oh, fuck. Whoa. I gotta admit, that actually makes him viciously evil. And him doing shit like that. The thing is, not a single person can do that. It's a team effort. The thing is, no matter the era, there's always going to be a special kind of douche. Okay, that is some a long range, detail oriented planning there. Kind of like this. At least it tells you how far this rabbit hole goes here. Okay, I would love to hear what's up below. What? Whoa! Well, that I'm pretty sure she knows. Ooh. I'm assuming that ended up being his wife. Or not. Whoa! Hey, I wouldn't blame him though. I mean, you always try to prevent the worst case scenario. I mean, at least now we finally get what he's been aiming for. Well, more of it anyway. I mean, who wouldn't want to stop that? Hey, I kind of like why it explains why the cancel is existence in the first place, at the very least. I wouldn't blame him for trying, though. That explains why. That explains why a lot of things fall apart. Hmm. Oh, fuck. Okay, this puts things into a lot of perspective now. Yeah, this is gonna be deflating. And I'm not gonna blame him for doing that. What? Oh, fuck. Okay, now that is actually fucked up. Wow. No, I mean, in a way, she is causing a lot of death being a blade, though, even though it's against her will. I gotta admit, actually is a kind of that's actually a decent twist there. Oh boy. He is right. A lot of people would bat for their child in most instances. Whoa. Yo! Okay, Antoine is a savage. Holy shit. No wonder why the Accords was fragile. Now I really don't feel bad for him dying now. Like, I can't! With what he did. That explains why they all died. Yeah, I don't think he's lying. And yeah, and the way he's talking, it doesn't feel like he's lying at all. I think now Trese is gonna prove that she can decide her own destiny, though. Wait, what? Well then. I gotta admit, Trese outfit looks kind of, yo, she looks kind of good. Doesn't mean she has to accept it, though. I'm just saying. Can I say by turning on just annoy everyone to survive into the new world, though? He probably did love her though. Whoa. He actually is right because that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, her father man done some fucked up shit, but it was to protect the world though. Oh no, I don't want to see the captain. Fuck! I actually like Guerrero. Oh shit. Yo, they actually are putting some detail in the animation with showing some of the bullet. He did just feel as if he shot nothing. Oh no. Oh fuck. Well, I'm saying that was a bad no from Terese's actress, though. She probably could have voiced that line better. I mean, she's able to risk considering she's part of the prophecy. That means she has a lot of inherent strength, so there is every reason to resist. Oh, that's nasty. What? Yo. I gotta admit, I do like this series having the balls to be gutsy. Oh. Hold on, saying that I just hope that if Teres does get victory, he doesn't feel like an asshole. But I'm getting the feeling it's probably gonna feel a little ash bullish though. Okay. Now this I'm liking. And it's I'm like the only one that was there is just Hank, and that's about it. Kind of sad in its own way. Well, I guess Hank and the two other boys. Got him into the music. Oh man, this is so fucking good. That, oh man, that's something I always dig about the series. Would it really count as avenging though? Would it really? Yeah, because it wouldn't count as avenging in these circumstances. Because that will only count if she were to kill the person that killed her sister. Oh! Yo! That I can actually believe considering how much they hold Trese in esteem. And the way they've been affectionately call her bossing all the time, too. The Dragon Gate? That's my guess. It's going to somehow involve that gate. Yes! All right, finally! They're getting some hits on this fucker. Oh. Okay, now they're bringing the bang of the guns. Yeah, it seems like they're opening a gate because it's a circular. It looks like they're going for a circular pattern right now. Yep, looks like it's a seal. Yo, so it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is the Dragon's Gate. Yeah. Okay, now there's actually decent writing because they built this up in one of the early episodes when they were using a Dragon Gate. Well, Teleport Scow's gonna get fucking sealed again. It is if she's sealed with him, though. What? Wait, did you just teleport away? I thought for a second she was gonna actually be stuck with Talabusco for a second. Whew. Be more of a scary thing if death had no effect. Hmm. I kind of like these bits of flashbacks with Guerrero. You know, like Guerrero's death actually really is like legitimately sad though, because he was such a good dude. These boys, at the very least, though, they came to bat for her in her time of need, though. I kind of like Team Trese though, the name. Hmm. And that must have been rough on the mother, too, just to know what her husband did to the fifth child. I'm like, damn. I really hope there's more to it than this, though, because it feels like there could be more, though. But, I mean, events like this, I mean, I guess it's a decent ending. I'm gonna guess there's more because it doesn't say skip the credits like it usually does when an episode ends on Netflix. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like it's gonna have an after credits bit. Well, that's my guess anyway. But anyways, if I had to rate this episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm gonna rate this episode. It was actually decent, so I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. Only reason why I give it a 6.5 is because, again, for our last episode, they only really tried the animatics at the last bit of the episode, and it kind of broke a little bit of the immersion with it. Animation, really lacking in good quality, so it kind of made it a little bit of a disappointment, unfortunately. I'd be lying if I said I was. Okay, now it's back. All right, hopefully. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna sequel bait, because that'd be pissing me the fuck off, because they had a semi-decent ending. I hope. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Really? It could have just wrapped things up decently in this series. Like, oh yeah, we'll just have a fucking clipping ending just as a fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? That's how the series ends? He takes out the big bad. Could have had a decent enough ending, and they just end it like this? What the fuck? I mean, interesting that there's an antagonist that seems to be going after Trese, but here's the thing, though. Here's my issue with this. Like, they could have taken rid of this cliffhanger, and they could have just added this scene. If they got a scene. Okay, before I get if it got a season 2. No. Oh. It doesn't seem like it has a season 2 announced. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. There's no season 2. Now, in saying that, yeah, I mean, if I had to rate this episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, now I got to bump it up down to like I got to bump it out to a 6 out of 10 because it's like, what the fuck? The ending felt like a gut punch. And just having a fucking cliffhanger, I'm like, yo, if this series could have just not had that bullshit of, oh, yo, we'll just have this thing kill those people, I'm like, all right, you know what? Yeah, it would have felt like it ended on a midpoint, but now it just feels like a fucking. There's just the very side of the story, which pisses me the fuck. I always hate it when series do shit like this. But let me go on to mention what I liked about the last episode, didn't like. Now, aside from the animation being disappointing, what I didn't like was Terese's actress, like when it came to like the scenes where she's sad or she screams no, it was some bad dubbing. You can definitely tell that The voice actress really struggled voicing her lines in pretty much any bit in the series where she had to show off a lot of emotion, which is a damn shame because it's like, holy fuck. At times like this, it makes me wish there was a lot more effort put into the dubbing. So that's my issue with this episode, because aside from part of the action being a bit gimped up, it's like, holy cow. Not only does the episode have to contend with the action being gimped up, has to deal with the fact that the ending isn't completely satisfying. And to top it all off, it's like, holy shit. Aside from that enemy causing chaos, there's also the fact that the court's completely broken. There's still with Trese and her, and pretty much everyone around her having to deal with like the ramifications of that, which really put the damper on the ending of the series. And speaking of which, aside from the action scenes being disappointing, it would have been nice to get to see Guerrero and all the other people knocked out, because it literally went from one bit where Talabusca was causing chaos, and the next everyone was just knocked the fuck out off screen, which is pretty fucking unfortunate, because it's like, holy cow. Is this so much to expect competency from the action in this series? I guess it fucking is sometimes. And that's the thing. It's like this series has a tendency of whenever something cool happens or there's a fight, it's like happens off screen, and it just kind of lowers the weight of the events. The only thing that keeps this episode from being an utter failure was at least it did a decent showing by showing Trese and her two posse members. They actually, at the very least, worked decently well with each other to take down the opposition. So it at least made the episode not feel like a complete and utter failure. But holy cow, I'd be lying if I said I didn't expect a little bit more, because I did. I expected much more than what the episode provided. Now, in saying that, I mean, I'll give the episode credit. Guerrero's death was pretty powerful. And I did like the twist with the whole her father killing his own fifth daughter. I found that to be really dang hardcore as shit. And kind of shocking. I was like, holy fuck. This series can get pretty fucking ballsy. So that's why I thought there were some positives to the episode, to its credit. But it's like, holy shit, do the negatives weigh it down? Now, if I had to rate this series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being out, 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it a 4.75 out of 10, just below average. Now, if this series ever got a season 2, then I'm going to bump up my score to a 5 out of 10. And if it got a season 2 that was absolutely badass, then I'll bump it up to a 5.5 or even a 6 out of 10. But the reason why it's below average is, aside from an unsatisfying ending, dubbing was bad for some characters, like for Trese. Her voice actress was bad. And same with like that actress chick who I forgot her name. Her actress didn't really do a good job in acting either. So there were some bits in the series where it's like, yeah, the dubbing could have been way, way better. And aside from that, the other problem I had with the episode was just the given fact that this episode, not only did it have wonky dubbing, the episode also had the damn issue. I mean, the series had the issue too of the action sequences just being like, eh. Because aside from a few bits in the first episode and this last episode of the series, the explosion effects were bad. The background art, while it looked good, there are sometimes bits where they try to intersplice blood splatter effects in some backgrounds, and it looked off. And aside from fights being skipped, just things straight up looked pretty derpy sometimes. Like when characters were walking, the walking animation looked pretty damn awkward, which killed some of the immersion. So that's why I can't really give this series a high rating. Then, aside from confrontations being skipped in the series, I gotta say, it had all this build up, like there being a fallout from the Accords essentially falling apart, but never gonna get to see it, which again could be fixed if it's like, ever get a season 2, but who knows with this series at this point. Then, aside from that, I gotta say, there are bits where sometimes they had a little bit of unnatural drama, like when Guerrero took a while to tell the prisoner that he remembered the names of a lot of the people that he's dealt with, and it could have allowed them to break the stones, or like bits like that where the series has some unnecessary drama did feel a little bit out of place on occasions. So those were some of the flaws in the series, on top of like the wonky fight scenes that the series had sometimes. And also, other things that I do have to comment on the series that really got to me in a negative way. This series, I mean, sometimes it's like, holy cow. When it comes to this series, sometimes the humor landed, but other times it really didn't. It really just depends on the episode in particular. And that's another thing that kind of was a letdown with this series on occasions, unfortunately. It was just all around a mixed bag. But in saying that, anything involving Hank, or even anything involving Trese, or even the two men that help her out, ended up landing in most instances, then it didn't end up landing. Now, in saying that, sometimes though, this series does do a few questionable things, because sometimes they really do make some characters act out of character. Like when Hank was being a dick to Nuno, it kind of made you wonder, Nuno wasn't that kind of dick, and they made him act a little bit out of character. So that's my issue with the series sometimes. It's like, it's sometimes trying to make a gag just to have one without taking into consideration how a character would act sometimes. And that's why sometimes the humor of the series was hit and miss on occasions. But I felt like there were more instances where it landed. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't have any flaws, because it did. And those are my thoughts on the writing overall. Now, aside from that, the animation quality, it definitely had more misses. Like, if the animation quality of the series would have been decent to good, then I'd be like, all right, at the very least, the series was a fun watch for the most part. But since it didn't even have that going for it, I can't help but be a little bit disappointed there. So I do hope that a series does get a season 2. It can fix on that. And saying that, I did like some of the artwork for the backgrounds. And I did like how Trese did look. So it wasn't a failure in that front. Voice acting was hit or miss. Again, there were some voice performances that I loved. Like, I did love Guerrero's voice acting, but Trese's acting could have been way better. So again, the performances were a mixed bag. Oh, and I did like Hank's voice actor, so it was hit and miss. And that's why, taking all these factors in consideration, I gotta give the episode the series, I meant to say, a 4.75 out of 10 for a bit below average. And honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. But in saying that, if it did get a season 2, though, I would definitely be interested in checking it the hell out. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the last episode and also the series in general. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe day or night, everyone. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, y'all. And also, bye-bye, everyone.